Okay, so who here uses, show of hands, thank you, who here uses ARD at Setup Assistant? Yes, okay, some enlightened people. Thank you, Cameron, who wrote the thing I'm about to show you. It really is awesome, and you should do it. None of this I'm about to show is my own work. I stole it from Cam at the back there, but I did publish it on my blog, and so you can grab all of the scripts and packages and things to make it work in your environment, and you should, because it's cool. And I use it mainly because we have a lot of labs and I'm lazy, but you can also just use it on, so what we're seeing here, by the way, is this is a video I recorded on my iPad earlier. Sorry, I hit pause once. I will never do it again. This is a video I recorded earlier on my iPad. So I'm on my iPad, hopping back to my trash can at work. From there, I'm hopping onto the poor Mac that's about to be erased. It doesn't know it's about to happen, but that is all it is just a self-service policy there, and it's quite hard to actually hit the touch targets on an iPad, but there we go, we got there in the end. That's hitting a button. Apparently, you have to explain that sometimes, as I discussed in my talk yesterday. But anyway, users are awesome. Anyway, where am I? Oh yes, it's simple as buggery. All it is a payload-free package with a script, and of course to do that you steal the work from Rich Troughton. He's got instructions there. You just throw the script in the thing, you use the Start OS installer, and I'll keep an eye on this. Oh yeah, I had to do my timesheet, so I got distracted. I hit the button, it started wiping itself, and I don't know why I have to do a timesheet. I mean, I do the same amount of hours every week, but they make me do it. Anyway, so yes. Rich Troughton is awesome. That's the demo, that's it happening there. I get more distracted, I pop in. Yep, oh, excellent, that's what we wanted to see. The reconnecting means it's already started rebooting and it's starting to erase the machine. So now I've got more important things to do and I start watching this guy. I don't know if anyone has watched this dude, but he is so beautiful. He is just insanely lovely. And I just watch hours and hours of this guy talking about accents. It's stunning. Anyway, back to Appleseed. That's what I was going to talk about because you get 2 for 1 in this talk. Appleseed is awesome. Who is on Appleseed? Show of hands. Okay, we've got, actually, more than I expected. If you are not on Appleseed, you need to be on Appleseed. Appleseed is fantastic. It used to be invite only. Now it is open to anyone that has an Apple School Manager account or an Apple Business Manager account. You just go into the portal, you create a new user in your ASM or ABM, and then you use that user to sign into the Appleseed portal. It's weird. The instructions aren't clear about that. I screwed up about 14 times, but once I got in, I'm now, look how beautiful he is. Once I got in, I am now on the beta for Catalina, and there are 3 really good things about being on Appleseed as opposed to the developer portal. They look the same, they basically function the same, but the 3 main key differences I've seen here, what am I doing here? Oh yeah, back to him. The main 3 differences, 1, the documentation is awesome. Apple write really, really good documentation about all the things you might be able to expect in the new beta, which is really, really handy. 2, they have a whole bunch of different topics and working schedules of what you should be testing in your environment as each new beta release comes out. So they'll say, this week we want you to test that you can mount file servers. This week we want you to test can you sign in with your Exchange account. All really good, useful stuff that you want to make sure works on day 1. So it's awesome. Okay, back to the computer. There we go. We all know what this looks like. I zoom in, I hit tab, I hit tab, I hit tab. And that's it. That's re-imaging a Mac. I did 160 of these last week because we're in the middle of our rollout for semester 2. So I did 160 of these basically while watching that dude on YouTube. But also other stuff. But a lot of the time it was out of hours so that I could do it when the labs weren't in use. Hence the YouTube. Apple School Manager, fantastic. The 3rd main big difference is, I'm watching it, the 3rd main big difference is Apple have told me that they weight the problems that, Dep Notify, we all love it, they weight the problems that they get through Appleseed far more than they do the issues they see in the developer portal. So when you complain about something, they will take it more seriously. By the way, you can also set it up in Jamf Remote. I have a key thingy, text expander, because I'm lazy, so I can wipe the entire I can wipe out 1600 Macs accidentally if I could. Well, thank God there's no, select all in Jamf Remote. Anyway, yeah, they weight them more heavily, and unlike radars, someone actually reads them. One of the reasons why I think that is true is because in the developer version of 10.14, they took out the ability to do this very thing I'm demoing. And then they put it back in by beta 7 because so many people complained about it. So get on Appleseed, complain. If you see something like that, get taken away. I'm going to be complaining. I hope you do too. I'm over time. Thank you.